if you are like overwhelmed with all the things, you have a bunch of big stuff coming up, your life is busy, you're moving, let's just wait. Let's just give it a couple months and wait.
Hi, guys. I am here today with the lovely Krista from Summit in a Box. If you guys have not heard of Krista, I'm going to let her introduce herself to you guys in just a second. But summits and bundles and all of these kinds of things are so popular right now. And they're beneficial for you as a contributor, you as a host, if you ever wanted to do them. They're just fantastic. So I'm going to let Krista introduce herself and her amazing courses and just tell us a little bit about summits.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be able to nerd out about this a little bit and answer some really great questions. Like you said, I'm Krista. I run a company called Summit in a Box, and we teach online business owners how to grow their business in really different ways through virtual summits. The reason that I started this business is because I ran my first summit in 2018 and it went so much better than I ever expected. Basically, it blew my mind and it really opened my eyes to the power of summits. Before that, I had seen it as a way to like get more visible, maybe get some new subscribers. I didn't realize just how many new subscribers you could get and how much easier it was than trying to like piece together all of these strategies you could possibly find to get a few subscribers here and there to make a significant amount of immediate income through the summit, but also lead people into what's next for you, whether that's a course or a service or whatever it is. I had no idea how natural that transition could be and like how it would just explode my business, as well as the momentum you build that continues not for months, but like literally for years after. Having thousands more people know who you are is mind-blowingly powerful. And like the results have not stopped paying off even from that first summit. The collaborations I've been able to do because of it, the bigger names who know who I am because of it that I've been able to collaborate with, like it is powerful. And being able to see that for myself kind of lit me on fire, honestly. I wanted to spread that message to other people. If little old me with a couple hundred subscribers on my email list could see this growth through a summit and help other people do that, that is what I wanted to do. And I have a very detail process-oriented mind. And a summit is a very big project that has lots of details and processes. And so it was very natural to me to put together all of the templates I created for my own summit. We literally have hundreds. We have over 1,000 templates actually in our programs, and be able to be like, here, please never host a summit from scratch. We will give it all to you. That's what I'm all about. That's what I do. Making summits easier for people to host, whether you're a big deal or just starting out, and getting people better results as they do it.
Is there ever a time where you think that someone should not run a summit? Like in someone's business, not time of year. Is there a situation where you would be like, no, don't do that?
Yes, there are. The two things are coming to mind. Let's see if I can remember them both. The first one is if you are not confident in the positioning of your business yet, if you haven't sold a whole lot yet, if you don't know what your audience wants from you, if you're not super confident in your messaging, get those things down first before you host a summit. If your business messaging isn't there, your summit messaging isn't going to be there either. So get your messaging down first. The second thing I would say is if you are like overwhelmed with all the things, you have a bunch of big stuff coming up, your life is busy, you're moving, let's just wait. Let's just give it a couple months and wait until you have the brain space and time to dedicate to it. It's a big project. I will never, ever tell someone that hosting a summit is easy. Even with the hundreds, thousands of resources we have, it is still a significant amount of work. I tell people to dedicate at least 90 days. It's a big project. So I would say if you're already busy and overwhelmed, now is not the time. Yeah. Put it on your revisit in a couple months list.
Yeah, because you don't want to make things more difficult. So are you basically saying you want everybody's business on the back end to be able to coast so that they can actually have the time and energy to set up the summit?
Yeah, I would say that. And a lot of times people come in and we all have busy businesses, right? It's not maybe there are some people out there who have it figured out. They're they're just chilling, working a couple hours a day, whatever. I'm not like that. I'm always go, go, go. So you want to be able to be in the position where you can say, okay, maybe I'm not going to publish weekly content during this entire period, or I can batch it ahead of time, or my team can take care of it. Or you're not feeling like you have to have a completely booked out client schedule while you're also planning a summit. There's something you can pull back on a little bit temporarily while you're planning your summit and then dive back into those things.
Yeah, it's like a season of busy, like when you have a
Yeah.
baby, like, things are gonna be crazy, like, you're gonna have to put some things are gonna have to be sacrificed.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you so much for being here and talking with us today. This was so insightful, so helpful. Is there anything else that you want to share with us about where we can follow up with you or anything like that?
Yeah. So, I mean, the first thing you could check out is our quick start guide. We have a guide that like walks you through how summits can replace your slow growth strategies and just move you towards incredible launches with thousands of leads, lots of great money from the All Access Pass, and naturally lead to your offers. This guide specifically also kind of compares how you would generate 3,000 leads and 100K in revenue with and without a summit. And for some of you, that might be like, that is like, I could never do either of those things, but you're still going to get the idea of how hosting a summit compares to all of the other strategies we're used to hustling and piecing together for. And it also kind of walks through like the key pieces of hosting a summit that are going to lead to a really successful launch of the summit and whatever else you have to offer. So that would be a great place to start. Also, come find me on Instagram at Summit in a Box if you just have some like questions, want to connect, want to follow along. I'm over there way too often, so I would love to connect.
I feel that deeply. Krista, thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing all of your knowledge. And hopefully a lot of us will be taking your vast knowledge and all of your templates and using them for hosting our own summits maybe someday.
I would love it. I would love to see it. And thank you so much for having me and all of the awesome questions. This was so fun. And I hope it was helpful.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.